think the first time that I wrote Vulnerable AF, I wrote it to one person and I gave it only to him because I wanted him to know that somebody loved your ass. When COVID hit, it was like, okay, this is the time. I got his blessing and I gave it to the world, but him first. And the difference with this one is I just documented my feelings, not trying to give them to anyone, probably just give it to myself. You're just not alone in your feelings.
A letter to my ex. Pussy straight aches, titties hurt, body wanna be grabbed, neck kissed, ass slapped, attention given. Lord, don't even talk about attention, but I need you to meet my standards. They're not impossible.
I think my style says that I'm colorful and that I just might be an artist if you don't know already that I am one. I think it's very important that I like what's going on with myself.
I like that, Albert. It's missing something. It's missing you.
Before I even knew myself, I have always known women who be earth in the flesh, be the brilliant soil we all sprang from, an endless wander.
If you're not a writer, I feel like writing is one of the most vulnerable art forms that you can express. Like there's dancing, there's sculpting, there's painting, there's whatever, but writing is just you, your words, your thoughts, a piece of paper, a typewriter, whatever you use to.
Everything I asked for, I didn't always have a bed. I said, I want a bed, I want an elbow, I want a shelf. And I just was asking for it before I know it. It started just attaching itself to me. I started asking for everything I wanted.
So welcome everybody. How y'all feeling? Welcome to Baldwin Books and to the release of the second book of my good friend. Hey,
I know everyone be like, be surprised.
The beautiful, there's so many things I can say outside of Grammy Award winning. I'm gonna say best-selling author because I don't know how many copies Vulnerable AF sold, but I'm gonna guess it was a whole lot, especially after that Grammy. Now the author of her second book of poetry, The Thing About Falling. Y'all, do you know how hard it is to write a book? I don't know if any of you ever written a book before. I've written a book. It's a pretty hard thing, but I want y'all to clap it up for the lady of the day, of the hour, of the century, of the decade, of this lifetime. Miss Tarriona Tank Ball. Y'all can do better than that. Let the people across the street know why we here.
God got me so blushed out, Jesus.
It's a celebrate, not a celebration, but it's a celebrate because it's a verb and we're going to keep on doing it. I am so honored that I get to sit up here of all people and have this conversation with my friend because we have sat in rooms together. If y'all don't know who I am Shakandria Icon Sibley. Y'all can do better than that. Y'all can clap it up. Don't be out here acting all cute and whatever. This ain't church, although you may get a good word and your spirit may be moved. But we have sat in rooms together, writing poems, editing poems, sitting on stages together, in mirrors, practicing, in hotel rooms, in gyms, in mirrors, practicing to win championships in Poetry Slam. And now to see the full circle. I won't say full circle because the circle ain't complete yet. There's still a lot left to achieve. But to see your name now on 2 books when our names just used to be inside a composition notebook is, I'm a person who usually has a lot of words, but I don't have a lot of words right now because I'm a very smart person. But I want to get into this. I want to get into the process. So we started out with Vulnerable AF. How many of y'all got a copy of this book?
Whoa, thanks, God.
So little fun fact, when Tank wrote this book, she invited me to go on book tour with her to share this work. And I put out a book of my own called My Name is Pronounced Holy, if you don't have a copy of that. But the journey from being Vulnerable AF to The Thing About Falling, what do you feel like was the difference in the process, if there was a difference in the process of sharing? Because you continue to be vulnerable in all of your work.
Yes.
But what do you feel like was the difference or is the difference in the process that you went through writing both of these books?
Let me see. I think the first time that I wrote Vulnerable AF, I wrote it to one person and I gave it only to him because I wanted him to know that somebody loved your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I never ever had any idea to put it out there into the world. And when COVID hit, it was like, okay, this is the time. I got his blessing and I gave it to the world but him first. And the difference with this one is I just documented my feelings, just period. Just documented my feelings with not trying to give them to anyone. Probably just give it to myself and let everybody know that you're just not alone in your feelings.
Mm-hmm. So, in your process, because you're a very busy woman, if y'all don't keep up with her on social media and know that she is always on the road somewhere, I don't ever really know when my friend in town until she just will randomly text me, and she will text you at the last minute to be like, "Where you at? Let's go." But I'm wondering, what is your process like when you're writing on the road? Like, is it in between sets? Was this something that you've been writing for years, or is this something that you just like put together over the course of the past year? Because I know a lot has changed between relationships and
Yes.
between, accomplishments and whatever. What is your process for writing when putting together a book? Or do you just have a notebook where you just grab a bunch of stuff and you're like, I think this will go good in the book?
It's like really when a plane don't have no Wi-Fi. And I'm really kind of forced to sit in it. I gotta sit in it. And that's mostly when they come or when I feel played. Ooh, when I feel played, that ain't go to writing. That ain't go to itching.
I've heard that saying that a lot of people say that writers, when everything is calm and chill and whatever, like you really don't put out too much work. But when like you're in this emotional whatever, like then all the work just kind of starts pouring out.
The streets is like when you feel played, bust a head.
Yeah.
But writers be like when you feel played, get it out your head.
Because there's a meme. This is true. You need to go and market that.
You want to get it out your
There's a meme that says something about whenever I'm misquoting it, whenever you become a poet or you date an artist or date a poet, just expect to be the subject of a poem. So be very, very careful how you.
Was it you who told me though? It depends on you on how you want to be written about. So,
True.
you know what I'm saying? Is this going to be a happy ending? How you want your character to be portrayed? Because dating somebody like us, it will go to the notebook, then to the stage, then to publication.
And then to the publication, then to the world. And we're both Virgos. If people don't know that, me and Tane's birthdays are about a week apart. She's the 2nd, I'm the 10th. Y'all remember, put that in your calendar. September 2nd, September 10th. We expect presents, like presents.
Tarriona ball.
And so we can be very petty. But I want to go on the journey. Petty LaBelle. Respect them
Respectfully.
So this book it's in 3 parts. How many people have your copy? I'm guessing if you're here, you have your copy.
Oh, thank you guys.
And I'm guessing you ain't had a chance to read it yet, but I'm fortunate I got an advance copy, so I had a chance to read it.
Did you like it, friend?
I loved it.
Thank you, friend.
I loved it. One thing I do love about Tank, too, is you're able to write about love in a way that I, at my ripe old age, have not been able to conjure up the words.
Oh my gosh, but your first album, your poetry album was so amazing. And I felt like you really depicted your relationship beautifully, friend.
Because the nigga did me wrong.
When you feel played. Well, I feel out your head.
But this takes us through a journey in 3 parts. It's the ex, then kind of like the feeling, and then like the love that you've been waiting for, so to speak. So I want to know what made you break it up into those 3 parts instead of like the initial one was just to the ex.
Mm-hmm.
What made you say, I'm going to talk about this whole journey towards this new person now?
Well, because the feelings with him, the first chapter really is the feelings I thought I threw away. Because I still had a little residue from that relationship. But I did move on to someone else. And then I moved on to someone else. So I just had to talk about it. Because they all were very significant to me, honestly.
Yeah, you'll fill in. Not you, but we will fill in between instead of sometimes giving ourselves the space
to heal. Yes, and you can transfer feelings.
Yeah.
You really can. You know what I'm saying? You find yourself falling in love very quickly, but that's really because you kind of weren't done cooking them that pot of red beans.
Trying to let us
before you came over here trying to bake some chicken.
Yeah. So what was then the journey, do you feel like, with the way you practice self-love initially to where you grew? Like, how did you grow into the person who felt then deserving of this?
Oh man, I think we all kind of need the in-between guy, honestly. Because in the what? Because in the in-between guy, there's in-between time. And honestly, you need people to teach you how to love yourself and them. And then you always know in your next relationship, you're like, I'm gonna do better this time. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better this time. I learned lessons from that one. And I could never have went from this one to this last one over here. I had to have this middle person, honestly, to teach me some things. Yeah, he taught me some things.
Why the thing about falling?
Because when you fall, it's never on purpose. It's never on purpose. But it's so good to have arms that can catch you when you do.
Yeah. Where else? So I've always
Y'all so sensitive.
I have always known Tank to be this. I won't call you a hopeless romantic. I'm gonna say a hopeful romantic because she is always so full of hope and love. And me, on the other hand, I think I'm more of a cynic. I'd be like,
what are you about?
where did that fascination with love come from? I feel like I know the answer. If you listen closely to any of her other work, I think you might have talked about it in Roller Coasters, or y'all being disrespectful out there, Mr. Truck. Thank you. But I feel like I know the answer. But where did this idea and this fascination and this child
Probably like two things. Like Disney, of course. Like what? Duh, they lied to us. Like they so lied to us. And then just reading so many romance novels. I used to work at the nursing home, be a receptionist. And you forget. I just was a receptionist. I wasn't a CNA or anything, but I just took care of the front of the desk. And they had a lot of books, lot of romance novels. And oh my God, I just love reading them. I just love reading them over and over, and how their language was about love and about falling in love and even about making love. They weren't so, and then he put that dick in my ass. Like, God damn, man. God damn. They was delicate with it. And I just love that. Y'all know those same books. Y'all know those same books.
Y'all know y'all have no business reading those same books. I'm telling the pastor. Most of y'all in here look like y'all. You deaconesses up in here reading Zane, which are sitting in between your Bible like this.
Definitely.
Paul, John 3:60. I thought you were gonna say your grandparents.
Nah.
Okay.
It was
you want a long love.
If anything, my grandmother made me scared of love because I saw my grandmother be an amazing wife. I saw a beautiful marriage, but I also saw a woman that sacrificed a lot, and she was extremely submissive. And I will never forget the day that my grandmother put a meal in front of my grandfather's face, and he said, "I don't want this." And she said, "Well, what you want, Daddy?" And he said, "I'd like some cornbread, and I'd like some chitlins." And I went, "Mama, you just gonna accept that?" And ever since I saw that moment, I always thought that marriage meant giving up myself to clean a man's boots. Like that, that's just the way I saw it. I just saw it as being really sacrificial, and it made me honestly very scared of marriage, even though I loved what they had, but I was scared of it because I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to be that woman. But I have learned that with the right person, you just don't mind making the chitlins.
And the garlic bread. Yeah.
Cornbread.
What is your favorite poem in this whole?
Oh, the favorite one? That is hard.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my, it's so short. It's so short. Y'all want to hear it? It's called, it's just Better Her Than Me. And that's the poem. The end.
The end. Thanks. Sometimes
Take that what you will. Take that what you will. You didn't think that was going on there?
I was like, I got one in my head that I feel like is.
What you thought was going to be my favorite one?
I don't know. But I thought it was going to be like in the last.
Like in the last because I'm happy?
Yes,
Please.
Yes. So I want to read a line out of one of the poems, like just the first line.
Okay.
And this was a shocker. This, if you ain't got the book by now, I want to buy somebody a copy. This line should make you. It got children in here. Y'all shouldn't be in here no way.
No children.
Okay. We talking about love. A letter to my ex. This is very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Pussy straight aches. Titties hurt. Body want to be grabbed, neck kissed, ass slapped, attention given. Lord, don't even talk about attention, but I need you to meet my standards. They're not impossible. That's some vulnerable. You almost Zanin right there. All you gotta do is add a few descriptors in there, and we got, would you ever write a romance novel?
Maybe. Right? Maybe. Shit, who knows? But I think that that's one of those moments when you're trying to get over someone and not go back. And once you start messing with somebody and you become intimate with them, you don't want to share yourself with everyone. So in those moments of me just being alone and trying not to go back for seconds, those were the things that I experienced. Like, damn, I need my intimacy. I'm used to it now. I'm used to the attention from this particular person. And right now, just being alone is difficult.
Yeah. It was interesting for me to read that because I still be seeing Tank as my little tank on.
You was gonna do that.
You know, but I had to because, again, being vulnerable. And I feel like writing, if you're not a writer, I feel like writing is one of the most vulnerable art forms that you can express. Like there's dancing, there's sculpting, there's painting, there's whatever, but writing is just you, your words, your thoughts, a piece of paper, a typewriter, whatever you use to write your poems on.
I just put a piece out there. Can anybody else raise their hand? Whoever felt that last letter to my ex? Okay, thank you. Don't ever me feel alone out here. But it's written in letter to my exes in between the chapters. All of them are letters to my exes.
Yeah. And I love the illustrations in the book as well, because I think sometimes we get so adult-like and so caught up in love and whatever that we forget the child, like to be childlike in the process of being in love. And I think that's what is part of our problem is we get so serious and so whatever that we forget to like have fun with our mates, to take it as something playful, that we're just all still children at the end of the day. We paying bills and whatever, but you're not a totally different person from Tarriona who's watching Disney.
Yeah.
You just got a little older, a little fuller, a little wiser, a little whatever, but we're still those same children learning how to love ourselves and how to love each other in the process. So I think when we stop taking it so seriously and include the pictures in the books, because we grown, we can still have visuals, and it doesn't have to be all these wordy words and big words and serious and these long drawn out poems. Sometimes the poem just need to say, better her than me.
I really feel that way with like because when we used to slam, I felt like you had to be current on events.
Yeah.
Know what's going on in the Bible, know what's going on in the news, write about it, hit them hard, talk about the community. And I always loved that. Obviously, we did our research and everything. But when it came down to just matters of the heart and going inside of myself, I found that to just be the most freeing. And I kind of like to be in that space. And that's how I treat my books. Like I don't have to have all the facts about what's going on in the world. I could just, this is a world inside. This is a universe. And I'm tapped into that one.
Mm-hmm. So speaking of the illustrations and everything, who did you collaborate with to get this beautiful work done and out into the world?
My boyfriend.
What the children do now? What is it? I don't know which finger is it. The pinky and the ring. We gonna do the ring finger on this one. Clocky.
Come on. Yeah. All right.
I heard it. Speaking of those things that be not as though they already were. I'm gonna ask, I guess, one more question about the book, and then I want to ask you, like, I want to go back in the archives of some sort. What do you feel like you want people to leave this book, like when they sit it down? What do you want them to leave feeling, knowing, whether that's knowing more about themselves or about you, Tarriona Tank Ball?
Oh, wow. That is such an interesting question, because before I was writing, I wanted people to know that, I don't know, just because you have a lot of followers or a check behind your name that you can still get played. or you could still feel away, or you could still be insecure, or you could still feel, or you could even let somebody play with you. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is very, very possible. And that as you evolve into your personship and your womanhood, that they still got a lot of surprises around the corner. And I love that part as well. And that just came to me. So that was for God. That was from Jesus.
It was. What are you doing? Yes. I want to go back to slam poetry take. Circa, we gonna pick a year out the air.
Any you pick out was a dog.
If baby, when I be having those times where I doubt myself, I go back and I'll be like, remember who the fuck you
What
are?
a great team.
What a great group of people to collab. When you're writing books, do you sometimes miss that process of the collaboration with other writers?
No, I just miss it when I'm trying to memorize them because iron really does sharpen iron.
Yeah.
And the way that we would have to memorize and perform our stuff, like I missed that part because it held you to a standard. It held you had to be responsible. You couldn't go over time. You felt responsible for your team members and to yourself to really do this. Now these days, people performing with their phones and they performing with the book in their hand and that's just not something that we grew up on, really, honestly. So I missed that part.
Mm. Did you have any trouble with editing this book? Wondering what to include, what not to include?
No, not really. More so the first one. Like my editor didn't want something in there that I wanted in there, and I just take the whole thing out there, because what I'm not gonna do is probably edit myself too much for anyone. But no, not too much. It was just when it's time for me to present the book, it's time for me to present the book. I got it. I'm ready. I place it in my publisher's hand, and it's time. So I'm ready for the process.
Did you ever so before I ask that question, there is the audio book copy version of this book with music by the great James Poyser. Y'all don't know who James Poyser is. Tank has worked with James, but yes.
He's made the whole Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, basically all the Mariah Carey stuff, all the soul, everything that was soulful and neo soul back in the day. He had a hand in that. He's amazing, and he's in Philly, and he just beautiful keys underneath a lot of poems. It's pretty.
So I suggest y'all get the book, read the audiobook, listen to the audiobook along with the book so that the words come to life. Because one thing we're page poets, but we also are poets who feel like once you hear the poems,
it comes alive. That's the beauty of spoken word.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, this guy breathing life into
the
creation.
That's a good way to put it, Connie.
Yeah. I want to ask you, did you, as little Disney watching Tank, ever picture, we have this whole thing, people talk about manifestation and visualization and everything now, are praying and believing. Did you ever picture this, or was this ever on your dream board or in your prayers or in your thoughts of what was even possible for you when you were
probably not
baby girl Tank, the youngest of the balls?
Guess what? I don't think I had a lot of dreams for myself though. I don't think it took me a minute to start like dreaming for myself because I just was so busy and already inside of an imaginary land. So I just was already in that little world, just creating stuff. Just creating. When I was young, I had little magazines and books and stuff, but I never thought this gonna do something. It's about to go somewhere for me. Just never.
One last question, and I'll throw. We'll play a little game, and then I'll have let the audience ask some questions because I know they also want to hear some poems. What do you want to leave as your mark on the New Orleans poetry scene or the world in New Orleans poetry? Or what do you feel like the mark is that you're already leaving?
Just the fact that even people just have such a love and honor to me already is just a shocker to me. I think growing up in this poetry rap, and we all just wanted to get on the mic at True Brew. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the goal at one point, just for Charlie V to say you could get up there. And I was in high school and I wanted to get on that mic. So just that, and just to be framed amongst our gifted whites, our cons, our peaches, our sunnies, our Sallys. You know what I'm saying? Just people that Elwood, just people. I would. All right, yes, I would. Just people that we always thought was amazing, and that is still doing amazing work, and you still trying to reach the goodness that they did. As they. I think what was also so cool about these people is that they did not just leave it on a stage. They were really, really community workers.
That's shade.
It was really special.
Yeah. I think one thing I will say you have done too, and some I can name some names, but also you with winning the Grammy for Best Spoken Word Album.
Thank you, friend.
For was I think a lot of people sleep on. We look at New Orleans as a place that has great food, great music as culture, art, Indians, second lines. We look at all of these things, but I think sometimes writers and poets, Kalamu Salam, Mona Lisa Salois, Brenda Osby, like names like that. There are people that we sometimes forget that New Orleans is not just great for how we express in those ways, but our words as well.
Yeah.
And so I want to thank you for putting New Orleans on the map even more so, not just as a musician and as a singer, but as a writer, as a poet, as a person who paints a picture of the city where people who may not engage with those other art forms are still able to see and feel and get a taste of what New Orleans is like. And so I ain't never told you before. I tell you all the doggone time. I am so beyond proud. Proud ain't even the word. I think blown away and impressed. I am constantly impressed by you.
That is such a big deal for me.
Because I ain't be impressed by no. I don't be impressed by no.
It was all right. No, thank you. That means a lot.
But you continue to reconstruct yourself, reframe yourself, grow yourself, put more colors in your wings, but also remain authentically Tank. Like you will always be that, but the colors just always get more and more vibrant and more vast. So I'm gonna throw out a couple of words and you just tell me what is the first word that comes to your mind. Okay. I feel like this will be funny with Tank because her mind is so random. If y'all don't have a copy of Random Me, the first album ever that dropped, I still remember the day, December 10th, 2010.
And we had it at Tesh.
On the West Bank. And yeah. So poetry.
Love.
Love.
I don't want to see what coming to my head.
But you should.
Fucking.
Hey. That's all a part of it too. I was gonna go straight to fucking. New Orleans.
People.
Music.
Some reason the first thought that came to my head was Sunny.
Tank.
The Bangers.
And I guarantee y'all that this book is a banger. Again, get your copy of The Thing About Falling. Is there a pen up here right now? Because I would like my copy signed before.
Yes,
Anybody? Anybody? Thank you. And I want to just share a little piece while Tank is. It's very, very short. This is because I said Tank leaves me speechless a lot of the times. This poem is fashioned after a song by a friend of mine that just simply goes, sometimes when we don't know the words, we hum. How we say amen. How we say show Liz. How we say show did. How we say I know that's right. How we say girl. How we agree without touching. Depending on the inflection is how we say damn, that's good. How we say you sure put your foot in that. How we say that's my jam. how we say shit, how we say, yeah, that's it, how we say, oh, baby, right there. Come from a moan, from a hum, from the deepest parts of our belly and our soul is a knowing within a knowing, how we say all the things we don't really have or yet know the words for. And this book make me say, And thank you make me say, I just love that. Congratulations. Congratulations. More and more blessings to come. So we'll take some questions at this time from the audience.
We got one over here.
Whew. I love this lady, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I would tell y'all some stories, but we're going to write a book about it one day.
I just want to say every time I see you, I tell you that you're going to sing at my wedding. I hope you remember me because every time.
Okay.
I met you 15 years ago at a colleague's. We sung for her wedding. And I tell you every time, you're going to sing at my wedding. I don't know how.
Am I playing a sing song?
You're going to sing Anita Baker, You Bring Me Joy. We sing to each other every time I tell you this.
Sweet.
But I don't have a question. I just want to say that you're very inspiring. And I love your books, your poetry books. I see you every time you're down here. The last time I saw you was at Couches at Peter and Paul. And it was just so inspiring. And just keep doing what you're doing. And I love you. We all love you.
Thank you, sis.
And stay creative. And you're going to sing at my wedding. I'm going to do a GoFundMe because you coming.
You're going to make me cry. Thank you, sister, for these fed. For the what?
Hey, Tang.
Hey.
So I identify as being from New Orleans. I lived here for like 10 years. I came back specifically for this, and I wasn't introduced to you until 2017, I think. You opened for Big Frida, who I'd never seen, at Tipitina's, and everyone was like, you've got to go. And I immediately became a stan. And one of the things I love about your work is your versatility. It's not just singing, it's not just rapping. So I wanted you to talk a little bit about how you decide that. So like Norm and I are birthday twins. Like we 2 days apart. That's my boo. Love him. When y'all were in Austin, I'm like, where you at? We meeting in the front. But I just love your community and your energy. So I wanted to know, as I introduce people, I'm like, tiny band concert, because that's what everyone knows. I'm like, look it up. You in my office, album sign. Like, I just appreciate the breadth and the depth of your artistry. So talk a little bit about how you go from here to there, because it's no one I can't recommend you to. Like, oh, I don't like hip hop. Check this album. Oh, I don't like X. Check this album. So I just wanted you to speak on that.
Well, thank you, first of all. Something literally whispers in my ear. The spirit will say, it's time to rap it. It's time to sing it. And now it's a poem. Or I'm hoarse and it has no choice but to be spoken. So that's really what happens. And it's so cool to listen to the spirit say, oh, it's time to sing it now. Yes, it's like that. So it's thank you.
Hello. Hey, Tay. Hey, my friends. How y'all doing? So, I've known both of y'all for a little while. I'm a fan. I'm not just a friend, I'm a fan. Support. Don't ask for freebies. Okay. So, like Khan said, you just same old Tank all the time. Like, what keeps you grounded and always smiling and always like humble? And like, you just always so pleasant to see.
Oh my gosh. Ask Tavia. I ain't always
saying. Like, you're never not saying. So I'm just like, how do you keep that going?
Well, first of all, I think growing up in church, having grandparents that was the pastor and first lady of the church, you know, you just know that you're in community. And I even like one day what Frida said. He said, I'm a public figure. And when I go out, I am of service to the public. I love that he said that because I don't always feel that way at all. And I even have to think of sometimes when I was denied a picture by someone who I idolize, you know what I'm saying, and how it made me feel. But I understand them now more honestly. You can't take a picture with everybody and you're not always up to it. And I honestly, when I see people and I'm feeling a little drained of energy, I literally picture them being a child. I literally look at them and I go to their face and I think of them as a little child and a little girl and just innocence and sweetness and kindness that I need to have for you. I just kind of revert. Oh, thank you, Shrees. That's a secret. Hello, mama. I see you. I want to get your besties. Hey. You were there?
Yes, there. I must tell you. Thank you. You know what you remind me of? Zora Neale Hurston. And when I see that Harlem Minutes, because I'm from Harlem, when I see that Harlem Renaissance picture, I see you right in the center of it, my dear. I really do. You are such a blessing.
Oh, thank you so much. Wow. Oh.
You are a blessing.
Thank you.
I relocated here from Chicago, and to choose life for myself and actually live. And there's a lot of caretaking and living and creativity that happens for other people. And breaking into this scene here, I was wondering if you would give somebody advice, because I've been so inspired by you because of how weird you keep it. People talk about your authenticity and you're like, yeah, like you're so vivacious. You're so energetic. You're so authentic. And at the peak of me finally deciding to give zero fucks about what other people thought, that's when my music pops. That's when I have more fun. Other people have more fun, right?
Oh.
But when I moved from Chicago to here, I left my band in Chicago too. And so I would ask, as a new artist here, how do you break into the scene? How would you tell somebody who just moved here, but who has that spirit to do it? How would you even start?
I think that I would start in the open mics, like I started my own self, honestly. And I always asked, I just asked God for what I wanted. And it just literally started to come to me. Everything I asked for, I didn't always have a band. I said, I want a band. I want an elbow. I want a show. And I just was asking for it before I know it. It just started just attaching itself to me. Shit, I started asking for everything I wanted. I thought it was crazy shit. So I would say just ask. And I think that it's also a really good idea to go to like the colleges like Loyola and Tulane. They have amazing music programs and young, amazing open mics and talented musicians that be bout playing. You can have a band in Chicago and New Orleans. All right? Yeah. Thank you, by the way.
Hey, Tanya. Hey, baby. Hey, I am from Sarasota, Florida, and here with the NPN conference.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Yes. And one of the things when I personally discovered you sitting at my cubicle desk in a job that was going nowhere,
Yeah.
you made me smile from the inside out watching you in that in the New York park, then onto the tiny desk. But as a writer, as a spoken word artist, how do you keep yourself in those unconfident moments? Because I be here, I'm listening, and you be like, "Oh, they say I'm pretty, I'm pretty." Well, I already know that, and I'm kind of tired of hearing other poets say that because it be like, "That's taints, leave it alone." But how do you move into that moments? And I also got to say, I'm a radio host, and I play you every chance.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for you so much.
having amazing music that we can play. So. Yeah, how do you maintain that confidence?
How do I tap into the confidence?
Yes, ma'am.
I just know that there is nobody like me, just like there is nobody like you, that God didn't make us twice. And that you're literally as unique as your fingerprint, that nobody even has that. And that's one of the smallest things on your body. You have to know that there is nobody like you, and that is where your real power is. People think that the power is in kind of joining the crowd, but it's really in your individualism, like that there's no one like you. And one of my favorite quotes is like, really be yourself because everyone else is taken.
And,
hey, mommy!
And Tane, can I get a picture? Can me and my music partner get a picture with you afterwards? Okay. Girl, I'm
here to sign, baby. I'm here for you. Thank you.
I think that was the end of the questions. We on because y'all know y'all be here all night. Y'all will be here all night. Write a letter. Oh, they told me to say you go ahead.
Thank you so much, Icon. Tank, love you. Oh,
Love you too.
oh goodness. Sorry, my big ass booty out the way. All right, so love you. Last time I saw you was at Kings and Queens. You was with your new boo. We took a picture, and I love it because here in New Orleans, everybody is just approachable. I said something to you at the time. I work in HIV, as some people may know, and our epidemic here in the state of Louisiana, Black women, heterosexual Black women, are number 2. I've been here for 11 years from Los Angeles. We've never been number 2, and that's saying a lot. One thing I said to you at Kings and Queens is I feel like there needs to be like the miseducation of Tank, and taking your words to relate to the young women and just women here in New Orleans and Louisiana, allow them to see themselves through your words so that they know that they don't have to acquire HIV or STIs. So, since you said it a moment ago about putting that into the universe, I'm putting that out into the universe. I serve as a person who will give all types of information about HIV, STIs, anything public health related in this state. But I encourage you at some point, if that comes and lays in your heart, to transform the lives of generations of people here, specifically young women that look like you, so that they don't ever have to acquire HIV again.
Of course. Of course. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so important. And I thank you so much. I didn't know we were number 2. Thank you so much. And any work you want to do, about that life.
I think that's it for the Q&A and the talk, y'all. The only talking we about to hear is some perms. So again, thank y'all for your questions. Thank you, Tank, again for blessing us. You and I'm gonna get off the stage so that we can hear you do your thing. Y'all can clap for
Y'all
me.
make some noise for Kai. My poetry and sister. My sister in poetry. Oh, I love you. You see, I really thought I was over it until I wasn't. I thought I was good, so it felt sudden. Feelings are complicated, It's really nothing, and then it turns into something. And that's really something. That's really something. Hey, hey, oh. If you ever question how I feel, you should know that it's real. If you ever question how I feel, you should know that it's real. That it's real. It is real. That it's real. Really real. If you ever need some space to heal, you should go where you feel that it's real, that it's real. It's so real. If you ever question if he's here for real, if you don't know how he feels, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. That is real. Train. The moment I heard you were moving on, oh, I felt like I was missing an empty train. Now, the train had room for me, could carry some of my things, maybe even make it to the destination in time, but my train was leaving me. And I had my ticket in my hand and everything, and you were taking another passenger to my destination. Her, she, whatever. Baggage claim bitch. But me, I was waiting, I was wondering, I woke up late and everything, yet still I expected for you to wait for me or run after me. But I forgot. Trains never run after people. They slug through the basements, under the ground, dragging behind all of our loaded suitcases, going fast, looking out for no one, doors opening and closing for whoever catches it in time. Alarms and bells ringing, final board screaming, my tracks all mixed up. And here I am packing slowly, and so I missed it. Purposely. And yet, I was late. And upset with you for leaving me at the station. Forgetting that trains wait for no one. Not even me. Can't let go.
I need everybody to snap your fingers like this.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, oh no. We can't let go, 'cause we made plans. We can't let go, 'cause I'm your woman and you're my man. We can't let go, 'cause we made plans. Yeah, we can't let go. We can't let go. We can't let go because we made so many plans. We wouldn't let go because we thought we had forever to get it right. Why would we let it go? We put too many years in. We couldn't let go because we were betting on this one. We wouldn't let it lose because we looked back too many times. I didn't let go because no one else would love me, or want me, or hold me, or need me, or think of me in that special way that people think of people that are special. We chose not to let go because it was still our choice to hold on. We didn't let go because, well, shit, we simply didn't want to. Hey, we can't let go because we made plans. We can't let go, don't you understand? We can't let go because we made plans. We can't let go. We can't let go. Sometimes I wonder, were you fucking her this entire time? Intrusive thoughts. Did you bend her over? Did she moan loudly? Fingers in her mouth, did you push deep? Did she like it when you eat her? Suck you from the back, was it good? Was it good? Good enough to lay in, make a bed in? Do you come in anybody? Build a future in any woman's body? Who was she to you? Special? Can't be. But then again, what's special? A new pair of jeans, a shiny bracelet, a car, a new person to hide your new self in until your oldness returns to its desk and your representative's feet hurt. Because even playing pretend gets exhausting, my love, soon. You will show up, and she'll see that all you are is who you've always been. So I have some questions I'd like to ask your new girlfriend.
Yeah. Who is she anyway? Heard you got a new girlfriend. Girl, does he still leave his shoes in the hallway? Do you still trip over them? Do you be tripping? Does it bother you the way it bothered me? Does he still leave the toothpaste wand with no cap? Aggravating, isn't it? Does he still like his loud music loud, or does he consider you? Are his wet gym clothes still on the bed? Spray too much cologne? Does he still use it like air freshener? Oh.
Does he still hate to hold hands in public? Does he still let go first?
Does it bother you like it bothered me?
Make you feel insecure or unsure if he actually even likes you? Did you crawl inside? Did you get quiet, distant? Say it's nothing when it's always something? I mean, it's always something. Do you feel lonely next to him? Or was that just me? Does he still tell you it's nothing wrong when you ask him? Does he still pretend there was no charger in sight when trying to reach him? Is it still hard to reach him? Is Netflix still a better boyfriend? Thought so. Heard you got a new girlfriend. I've got so many questions, but then again, that's none of my business. Ma, why you laughing? We loved each other so much, and yet it still wasn't enough. So burnt in between, and at the ends, thoughts of her, thoughts of him, too often to count, too real to count out. You're forever, girl. I don't know what I was thinking. Gifts to show my love, sex to show my passion, arguments to show my smarts. And yet, I know I didn't even give my all. But then again, why would I fall for someone who barely buckled their knees for me? A letter to my ex. This ends his chapter. What can be said that hasn't already been said? Haven't I been honest? I mean, I put all my cards on the table. I mean, at one point, I really did think I was over it. Until I wasn't. What can I apologize for and mean it? I feel so different now. I think I can finally wish you well, far away from me. I did love you, and I think you loved me too. But I also believe it wasn't nearly enough on both sides, or not received the way we both actually see love. And one more letter to my ex. Better her than me. The in-between guy. It all started with this guy in my DM telling me I was pretty. No alarm detected. Skinny, bruised lip, and 3 band-aids later, you'd still fall again, wouldn't you? Shoes untied, silly string out, and doors unlocked, willing to let anyone in who turns the key. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Uh-huh. The in-between guy. When the world becomes too loud and the static hurts my ears, I look for the shelter of your arms. Oh, This dark creature finds me beautiful and desired and gives me a safe space to be a woman and sexy and smart and hidden and seen and gentle and delicate and lovely all at the same time. I liked that space. I needed that space. My heart was rough, my attitude different, my ego bruised, my feelings fragile. And I needed someone to love me for the Tarriona I was. In absolute silence, we connect in the dark. We share the desire to be felt and feel love. And tonight, I do believe I am okay with that. Oh, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm okay with that. Plus, he got some good day. Oh, I'm okay. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm okay with that. Plus, he got some good, cause not me, cause I ain't say that, cause I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Besides, he got some good. Okay. Now y'all mama's not here, so I clearly like a good distraction. Relationships distract me, but I just gotta be held. I gotta yell and gotta tell and gotta tear down everything we built and shared. And I admit that we felt hurt more than I'd like to entail, but shit happens. And we only remember a fraction of what happened while the rest is thrown in the trashes, discarded like it never happened. But you're gonna have to remember not feeling wanted, or loved, or cared about, or valuable, just available, and ready, and wanting, and lonely, and waiting. And you'll have to remember that he chose rest over you, or time alone, or Wu-Tang, or the game, or the fight. You have to remember it's been 2 years with no movement, and how surprised you are that it's been 2 years. And I see you pulling away like stray, and I thought I was a ray of sunshine. But I guess we've had our good time, and I guess you're done with the day. And this is the last letter to my ex for him ending his chapter of the in-between guy. And I said, "Dear ex, maybe I should apologize. You really have always been your full self to me, and I'm the one that wanted you to want more for yourself and us. You were cool with the bare minimum, and on another planet, that's cool. I'm sorry for acting like it actually was cool until it wasn't. I just wanted you to grow. Forgetting completely, that's not my decision. Love, Tarriona." And now, something new. The beginning is always so soft, so new. The texts so quick, the calls never missed. The welcome mat on the outside of your heart. The folded sheets at the corners of your mouth. Every butterfly excited by its new wings. Each text a parade, every FaceTime a love letter. Every encounter a poem that you write over and over and over. For it's too big to hide. It's too loud to be kept quiet. It's too beautiful not to share. It's too funny not to laugh. It's too high to come down. Too musical to not sound. You orchestrate the softness of me. You let me lie in the comfort of who God made me to be, a woman. And that shit feel good. For I want life-size happiness. I want flowers just because it's Monday. I want soft kisses all over my face, the 2 for 2. I want random love letters on my nightstand. The strawberry shake, the heart skip a beat, Big Mac attack, the extra flies, the Happy Meal with the extra toy in it, the sizzling ass Sprite. I want good customer service. And I want it now. Because recently I've been told that I glow, that I shine, that my nightlight smile beams brighter than usual, and they can tell it's because of you. So, dear new love, even while dating the others, I always looked around the corner to see who can be a better fit for me. A better fit. Get along better with my friends. Kiss my mom on the cheek. Love me deeper. Pray for me. Be my friend. Look out for your girl. That's you. I'm ready to get on the roller coaster, even though the last one scared the shit out of me. But even with the last one, I knew it was preparing me for the ride of a lifetime. Teaching me how to speak and approach and date and love and communicate with someone intimately. I've done it so wrong. I have no choice but to approach it differently this time. And I feel so lucky to do it with someone who I really feel accepts all my parts as I learn to accept his. You know, Stevie Wonder always plays when you're near, reminding me my daddy is watching us from heaven. And guess what? We're the best movie he's seen in years. And da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, dum-da-dum, da-dum, da-da-dum, 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 da-da-da-da-dum. Thank you for coming and listening. Thank you all. And make some noise for Lauren Fuller, you guys. And thank you, Baldwin. Thank you, Icon. Thank you guys so much. Please read the book and share it. Send me pictures. I will share them. And I appreciate you guys for being on my journey with me. And I just thank you so much, New Orleans. I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tavi. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Vivi. I love you all.